If you are using a PC, then you can download and install Visual Studio Community 2022, which is free. So I have a link to it here. And as far as installing the software, here's a link to instructions, but you basically double click and follow the prompts. But while you are installing, you will see this screen with workloads. And I have kind of checked off the workloads that you need installed. So take a moment, look at this, and make sure your screen matches. And then to see how to create a project and program inside of Visual Studio, just to make sure you have everything installed correctly, you're going to click on this. And there is a video that you can watch that will actually walk you through creating a new project in here. And we're just calling it First Program. Okay, and so once you do that, you can run it and make sure that it works. Okay, and so once you've got this running, you just need to submit a screenshot of your Visual Studio while it's running. Okay, so I already have this on my system, but I will kind of show you. It's a console app. And as far as the languages go, it's going to be C#. And then you should see console app here. And we're going to call it First Program. By default, it is going to put it in a repository folder. This folder, I'm going to show you how to get to it. It is on your C drive under Users. And whatever your username is on your computer, and Source. And this is where Repos is located. And what I've done, because I have just lots and lots of different programs out here, I created a 110 folder. And that is where I put everything for this class. And there's probably already something called First Program in here. Of course. So I'm just going to delete this one. And come back in here. And I'm going to click on that little ellipsis so I can open up the 110 folder. Select it, and now it'll store the project in my 110 folder. And normally I like the solution in the same project, so I'm going to turn that on and click on Next. Make sure you have Do Not Use Top Level Statements turned on. If you have this checked off, you can see all the code, which for you guys is important because you're just learning. Once you're an old seasoned pro, you can turn it off, but for now, I'd like you to have it on. And then we're going to go ahead and hit create. So what it's doing is it is creating the project, and it is creating all the other files that C# needs to run this. So in Visual Studio, you will see a Solution Explorer. And if you don't see it, you should be able to go into View and, display it. And so the name of the project is whatever you saved it as. And you will notice that by default, it creates a namespace with the same name. Also by default, we have a class program and we have a main method. You'll also notice that we have a line of code here. This is console.writeLine. It is designed to write to the console, and it's going to write whatever is in parentheses. The code that you see is in the program CS file. That is where all of the code is going to go that we're going to run. Okay. And so to run this, all you have to do is hit on the Run button, and a console window should display. Okay, showing you, whatever you told it to do. Okay, and so the open program is what I need a screenshot of. Okay, and so what you guys are going to do, there is a snipping tool in Windows. And so you can see I have mine down here because that makes it super handy. But if you hit search and you just start keying in, I'm going to start keying in the word snip. And then you can see that it finds snipping tool. So you launch that. And we're going to do a new screenshot. And then we just drag over what we want. And you can hit save. And that will save it as a ping file. And then that is what you will upload and turn in for points.